I don't have bad dreams. I've done a lot of internal soul-searching and philosophizing. And some days I take a 10-minute walk in the park across the street before I get on the U-Bahn so that I have a better mindset when I start home. But I don't have bad dreams. No, I'm still a photographer, but I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of anatomy, a lot of things that I just had no idea even existed. I don't know that I have any feelings when I'm in there. I don't, unless it's I've only really been affected by 2, maybe 3 cases in 6 years, to where I went home and I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to have dinner with my kids. I just wanted to sit in a park somewhere and cry. You can't avoid it. Everybody gets there. Everybody dies. I suppose anything that's universal would be kind of primally interesting to everybody, everyone. I think the universality of it is an old American saying, the only thing you can't avoid is death and taxes. But there are a lot of people that prove you can't avoid taxes. They all end up dead. I ran the photo lab on Tempelhof for about 15 years until the Americans left in '93. The Air Force closed down shop and went home. I got this job 3 days before they closed, and I lost that job. I took a month off before starting here, and they gave me an atlas from Professor Prokop. Die Bücher war voll Fotos von was mein Job sein wird. Und ich habe mich wirklich für die 2 oder 3 Wochen unter Druck gesetzt, 30 Seiten pro Tag durchzugucken. Und hat so eine Angst. Der Abend, bevor ich anfangen sollte, ich dachte, das schaffe ich nicht. I think one of the most difficult things about starting the job was that I had to get over my personal doubts of if I would be able to deal with the obscenity of it all. I feel somehow part of a group that's trying to put together a picture of what happened. It's like a big puzzle. But photographically, it's not very satisfying photographically. Biggest things that changed in the beginning were little things like my eating habits. I leaned towards vegetarianism in the beginning, and I don't chew my pencils or bite my fingernails anymore. Bewegung interessiert mich viel in Fotografie. And here, it's so static. I mean, it's a lot easier to focus. Nothing moves around that much. Als ich erstmal in den Saal kam und erstmal wirklich was zu tun hat, es war eine Art von interdimensionaler Autopilot sozusagen. Ich war nicht da. Ich war hinter meinen Augen, das durch die Suche war und hat nur konzentriert an was ich zu tun hat. Und ich war beschäftigt so für ein paar Wochen mindestens. Das ist Selfie. Gib mir die Pipettes-Dings. Bitte. Danke. Perfekt für kleine Gehirn, kleine Gefäße. Baby. Kleine Gehirn, wie dein. Entweder liege ich völlig falsch. Der war nie ein Punkt, wo ich getroffen war. Es war nur beschäftigt mit, was ich zu tun hat, technische Weise, bis es der Punkt erreicht, wo die Leichen sind nicht mehr Leute. Es ist nur sehr zaglich, was ist hier passiert. Aber der Mensch ist nicht mehr da. you don't ever make an emotional bond with the case by saying, you know, oh, so young and blah, blah, blah. You say those things, but they're more just, I mean, there are cases where myself and everyone else in the room is somehow affected. It's generally children that have died somehow brutally or been mistreated. And that's a thing where you just consciously have to say, and I think all the people, most of the people who work here, kind of just turn it off when they leave. They're intensely focused on what they're doing at the time they're doing it, and after that it's just data. And data's a lot easier to cope with mentally and emotionally than people. The more I have noticed on occasion, the more gruesome something is, the busier I am in my head with the technical side of it. It's kind of like doing the times tables in your head, walking through the woods at night when you're a kid, so that you're not really thinking about what's going on out there. You're just busy focusing on it. That's true. Oh, no, I think that would really be pushing the limits of photographic definition to say that what I do has anything to do with art. There's an art to it, the technical art of photography, and basically it's knowing your tools and doing things technically correct, which gets to be a difficult technical problem. It's when you've got your head inside the rib cage of a guy that's been dead for 3 months and you want to photograph something up in the back of his throat. No one wants to discuss why things happen, but almost everyone wants to hear the details, if they can get them out of you, about what happened or the results of what happened. People are fascinated by death and destruction. Es tut mir heute noch weh. Der allerbeste Teil von meinen Jahren an der Flughafen war, dass wir haben bestimmt zweimal in der Woche geflogen. Die Idee der Physik, wie das Wind es schafft, dass es Sachen da oben bleibt, hat mich immer fasziniert.